Hi everyone, my name is Tammy Stewart. I am the admissions coordinator for the Isabella Graham Hart School of Practical Nursing. Welcome to our virtual open house.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Debbie Stamps. I am the Vice President, Chief Nursing Education Officer for Rochester Regional Health. We welcome you to our virtual open house. So why become an LPN, a licensed practical nurse? There is no better time than now. The opportunities for licensed practical nurses are growing every day. Today we have licensed practical nurses in the acute care setting. We have them in long-term care, various clinics, community settings, dialysis, informatics, and the list goes on and continues to grow. So you have chosen the right time to become a licensed practical nurse. So why Isabella Graham Hart School of Practical Nursing? We are a program that's been around since 1964. We have put out a number of graduates, hundreds of graduates over the many years. We are known as a Rochester Business Journal's workforce development top-ranking organization. We also have prepared nurses not only to become LPNs, but to really enter the profession and continue to grow and advance. We also have 2 offerings per year. You can come in January, and you can also come in August. We also have the opportunity for day program and evening weekend program. We also have an advanced placement option that allows you to be admitted into the second semester of the program, providing you meet specific criteria. Tammy will tell you a little bit more about that criteria later on in our presentation. 95% of our students receive financial aid. This is really helpful and beneficial to students because a lot of times we worry about how are we going to pay for school. And so we have grant opportunities, we have scholarship opportunities, we have a full team of financial aid advisors that really help you to manage your finances and give you the best options to be able to afford school. We also have a number of community partners that help with some of the funding of our program. We are an accredited program by the Accreditation Commission on the Education for Nursing. This is the gold seal of approval of our organization. Our Isabella Graham Hart School meets the highest standards to be a nursing program, and our outcomes show that. We are also very focused on student success. We have very high program outcomes. Our attrition rate is very low. Less than 10% of our students fall into that category. We have more than a 90% graduation rate of those students that begin, again, really focused on student success. We support you through the need of any tuition. We support you through counseling. We know that when you make the decision to come to school to better your life and your opportunities, we know that there's always going to be challenges, and we are here to support you. It's a partnership. We need you to work with us. We can't do it alone, but we are here focused on student success. We also have a very high pass rate of the boards. First-time pass rate is better than the state and national averages. About 40% of our students, our graduates, go on to the RN program and become RNs. This truly becomes a path forward. So we are taking opportunities with certified nursing assistants, patient care techs, unlicensed personnel, and opening the door into nursing through obtaining your LPN, and then many go on to be RNs, baccalaureate, master's prepared, and so forth. Tammy and I are now going to go into a little bit about the program requirements. First of all, you have to have a physical exam. You have to have proof of immunizations, your rubella, mumps, rubeola, hepatitis B, varicella, and if it's flu season, sometime during the program you will have to have proof of your influenza. You must have a current CPR certification. We only accept the American Heart Association Basic Life Support skills. All programs are required to have these items prior to the start of the program. So even if you get accepted today, before the program begins, you must have your physical, proof of immunizations, and the American Heart Association Basic Life Support.
So let's talk a little bit about the admissions process. So first, you're going to complete an online application at rochesterregional.org/IGH. And in your application submission process, it's going to ask you for a 500-word essay of why you want to become a nurse. And in that essay, we like you to think about why you want to be a nurse, how IGH can help you accomplish your goal to becoming a nurse and just some life experiences that you've had to put you on this path. But things that are going to help us, just give us a little bit of insight on who you are and why you chose this path. You must be 17 years of age or older with a high school diploma or a general education diploma. And so what I'm going to really press upon you is to just make sure when you submit your high school transcript or your general equivalency diploma that they remain in a sealed envelope from the granting institution. We can't accept them if they are not in a sealed envelope. We need to have professional references. That could be a teacher at high school, your high school counselor, someone you held a professional relationship with, and that can vouch for your character and who you are as a person. So when we talk about the TEAS assessment, it's the test of essential academic skills through ATI. And so you're tested in 4 subjects, and it really is an assessment of where you are. So we don't look at a pass or fail per se, but we look at where you are so we can better understand how to provide resources for you. We test in 4 subjects: English, reading, math, and science. And what we recommend is that you go out onto the ATI website and kind of just gauge what the content of that assessment looks like. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to myself. Once you've taken your TEAS assessment and you scored high enough, we then will consider you for acceptance to the program. There'll be an interview process. So we require that you have already taken fundamentals of nursing with a grade of C or better, anatomy and physiology with a grade of C or better, and that you can verify that you have completed 185 hours of clinical and lab time. As a part of those advanced placement requirements, you will have to submit college transcripts. Now, these college transcripts has to come in official format, and what that means, again, is that they need to come from the granting institution in a sealed envelope to our school.
What I love to see is the students that come in scared, not sure if they made the right decisions, and walk proudly across the stage. And then what's even more fulfilling to me is when I go to the doctor's office or an emergency department and I see one of our graduates taking care of patients. It's a very proud moment for me.
One of the best things about my job is watching a student from the application process to graduation and walking the stage during graduation. A lot of the students that I see come through our doors look a lot like me when I was going through my journey. You can apply now. You can go out on our website at www.rochesterregional.org/IGH, and there is an apply now button. We thank you for joining our virtual open house, and we are open to any questions you may have.